Hello students, how are you all? So yes, today again you are here with me Deepika, your science teacher. So yes, we have started our first chapter of second term syllabus, that is chapter 8, skeletal system and nervous system. We have already gone through with the skeletal system. So yes, now everybody know about skeletal system. But as a recap, I am telling you again, skeletal system is a system which is made up of bones. So it comprises of 5 types of things, 5 types of bones: skull bones, backbones, rib bones or rib cage we are saying, or one pair of forelimbs and one pair of hind limbs. So your skull is having 22 bones, out of which 8 are protecting the brain, which was the question for today, which you asked today. So yes, 8 bones actually protects the brain, and out of these 22 bones, only one bone is movable, that is the bone of the lower jaw. Because of that, I am able to speak, I am able to eat. Okay. Now the backbone, skull and the backbone starts from that reason. Here 33 vertebrae are present. 33 vertebrae means a small hollow chamber. The vertebrae are like these kinds of bones. They are arranged back to back, from which a spinal cord passes through. So ultimately vertebrae protects this spinal cord. Okay. So yes, so basically 33 vertebrae are present. Then next is rib cage. Rib cage is that particular bones which are present here. So basically these protects the internal delicate organs like heart, like lungs, and these are 12 pairs of the lungs. And how many pairs of these are the 12 pairs of the rib cage. And how many pairs are movable or not attached with the, not attached from the front side with the sternum? So yes, write in the comment section कि कितनी जो पेयर्स हैं रिब केज के वो अटैच नहीं होते आगे से, जिनको हम फ्लोटिंग रिब केज बोलते हैं या फ्लोटिंग पेयर बोलते हैं. दिस यू हैव टू मेंशन इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. ओके, नेक्स्ट हमारे पास आता है फोरलिम्ब और हिंडलिम्ब. फोरलिम्ब के अंदर आपको पता है कि एक बोन यहाँ पर है, 2 बोन यहाँ पर है, एंड मेनी ऑफ द बोन्स आर प्रेजेंट इन द रिस्ट एरिया एंड द फिंगर एरिया. सेम इज हैपनिंग विद द अदर हैंड, एंड सेम ऑलमोस्ट सेम काइंड ऑफ प्रोसीजर इज प्रेजेंट इन द लेग पार्ट और द हिंडलिम्ब. For one bone, which is the largest bone of the body, it is present in the thigh region, which is the femur. It is the largest bone or the longest bone of the body, and 2 bones are present here, and बाकी बहुत सारी bones are present in the ankle region or in the finger part. So this we have already done. All these things are very important, and afterwards the function of the skeletal system is again very important. Now move on to our next topic, that is joints, which is topic for today. So yes, now today's topic is joint. Now we have already discussed about the bone. लेकिन ये bone attached कैसे होती हैं, एक दूसरे से जुड़ी हुई कैसे होती हैं? So this we are going to study in our today's class. So joint is basically a place. This is only a place, nothing else. Okay, the place where 2 bones meet is called a joint. सिर्फ ये एक एरिया है जहां पर 2 बोन्स ज्वाइन कर रही हैं, नथिंग एल्स. ये कोई लिगामेंट नहीं है, कोई मसल नहीं है जो हम आगे करेंगे, लेकिन ये सिर्फ उस एरिया को, उस जगह को बोला जाता है जॉइंट, जहां पर 2 बोन जुड़ रही हैं. ओके, सो यस, हाउ द 2 बोन्स गेट ज्वाइंट, कैसे वो जुड़ी हुई हैं? 2 bones get joined by a strong tissue that is called as ligament. Strong tissues होते हैं which hold the bones together. So that's why the bones are joined with a strong tissue that is called a ligament. Sometimes a joint is movable, sometimes a joint is immovable. So basically 2 types of joints are present. 2 types of joints are present. One is movable and other one is immovable. Okay, so movable joints and immovable joints, 2 types of joints are there. Movable joints, able to move. As the name suggests, these kind of joints are able to move, like my fingers joints, like my elbow joint, like my skull and the vertebrae joint. So all these joints are able to move. And next one is movable. In not move able, which is not able to move. So as the name suggests, these kinds of joints are unable to move. So these can't move. Okay, so now can you tell me which joint is movable in our body and which joint is immovable? Movable examples so I had already given to you. Many of the examples I had already given right now only. तो immovable joint कहाँ present होता है हमारी body में? Can you guess that? Yes, I think so. All of you can say that, or all of you can give me the answer. ये present होता है skull area में. Skull में जो हमारी सारी की सारी bones हैं, they are interlocked with each other. इतना ज्यादा वो लॉक हुई हुई है कि इट इज अनेबल टू मूव करेगा तो पूरा पार्ट इकट्ठा ही मूव करेगा, नहीं करेगा तो नहीं करेगा. बट इंडिविजुअल बोन्स आर अनेबल टू मूव बिकॉज दे आर हैविंग इमूवेबल जॉइंट्स इन देम. Okay, so yes, all these skull bones are arranged with the immovable joints except this lower jaw, okay, which is movable. So basically on the basis of types of movement, joints are of two types, movable and immovable. Movable means it can move very fast or slow, it can move basically. Immovable joint means they are unable to move. So basically 4 types of joints are present in our body. तो 4 अलग अलग तरह के joints होते हैं. तो one is ball and socket joint, second one is hinge joint, third one is pivot joint and fourth one is gliding joint. ठीक है. So all these types of joint we are going to discuss one by one in our next session. Means in this session only. अभी मैं आपको one by one करके बताती हूँ. So yes student, our first joint is ball and socket joint. Ball and socket joint means one bone is in the shape of ball from the one end and second bone is like a socket in which this ball can be held. तो इस तरह से एक जॉइंट होता है. एक बोन ऐसी होती है जो सॉकेट क्रिएट करती है, एक बोन ऐसी होती है जो आगे से बॉल की जैसी होती है. इट फिट्स इनटू द सॉकेट ऑफ द अदर बोन. तो इस तरह की बोन होती है एंड यू कैन सी दैट these bones are able to move in each and every direction. So basically ball and socket joint is present in hip and shoulder region. ये hip और shoulder region में present होती है and you can see that we are able to move our hands in all the direction. So that's why it gives a bone that much leniency कि it can move freely in all the direction. हम अपनी आर्म को कहीं पर भी मूव कर सकते हैं. It is so much flexible. It can move everywhere. तो ball and sockets allows the bone or to allow the particular part of the body in all the direction. Okay. Now move on to second joint, that is hinge joint. Hinge joint is basically like the hinges of the door. You are very much familiar about the doors. You know that doors can open in one direction. कोई भी एक डोर है तो वो वन डायरेक्शन में ओपन हो सकता है. 2 डायरेक्शन वाले भी आते हैं बट नॉर्मली द डोर्स आर ओपनिंग इन वन डायरेक्शन. वो वन डायरेक्शन में ओपन हो सकते हैं. एंड hinges joint is like the same. It also allows the movement of the bone in one direction only. वो सिर्फ वन डायरेक्शन में ही बोन को मूव करने देता है, सारी डायरेक्शन में मूव नहीं करने देता. सो कौन कौन से जॉइंट्स हैं वेयर द हिंज जॉइंट इज प्रेजेंट? कौन कौन से एरियाज हैं जहाँ पे हिंज जॉइंट इज प्रेजेंट? फर्स्ट वन इज एल्बो, फिंगर्स, टोज एंड knees. तो बेसिकली यू कैन सी इन द एल्बो, मेरा एल्बो एक ही डायरेक्शन मूव कर सकता है. इट कांट मूव बैकवर्ड्स. मैं पूरा हैंड मूव कर सकती हूँ बट माई एल्बो कांट मूव बैकवर्ड्स. है ना, वो पीछे की तरफ आधी मुड़ के तो नहीं चली जाएगी. लाइक मेरा हेड तो पीछे भी जा सकता है, आगे भी आ सकता है, बट माई एल्बो कांट मूव बैकवर्ड्स. नो, इट ओनली अलाउज द मूवमेंट इन वन डायरेक्शन ओनली. मेरा हाथ सिर्फ ऊपर आ सकता है, यहाँ पे बेंड हो सकता है, पीछे नहीं हो सकता. सो दिस इज लाइक द हिंजेस ऑफ द डोर. दिस इज द हिंज जॉइंट. So basically the same kind of phenomena is happening in my fingers, and same is with knees and toes. So basically hinge joint is present in these 4 areas of the body. It allows movement only in one direction. आपको हर जॉइंट का करना है कि वो किस तरह का मूवमेंट प्रोवाइड करता है और वो कहाँ प्रेजेंट है. These 2 things you have to learn in each joint. Okay, now move on to third joint, that is pivot joint. Pivot joint. Pivot joint is basically present in that particular area where the skull bone get attached with the vertebrae, first vertebrae, जो सबसे ऊपर वाला first vertebrae होता है, that is known as atlas. First vertebrae का नाम है atlas, and the skull bones get attached with the atlas with this kind of joint, that is pivot joint. So basically it is present in the neck area. And what kind of movements it can provide? It can provide downward, upward and sidewards movements. So basically it allows movement of the head in all the direction. ठीक है, तो pivot joint सिर्फ एक ही जगह में present होता है हमारी body में, that is in this neck region. Okay, and the last joint is, that is gliding joint. Gliding joint. Gliding joint is basically present in that wrist region, on that ankle region. ठीक है, ये wrist part में and ankle part में present होता है, and it provides basically this kind of movement. आपको पता है आपका पैर जो है वो इस तरह से move कर सकता है, हाथ भी, मतलब इस तरह का ये joint है. So basically this kind of joint is present in 2 areas of the body, that is the wrist region and the ankle region, and it basically provides the sliding movement. ये sliding movement provide करने का काम करता है. So yes, this is about the joints. So basically joint is the place where 2 bones get joined, and joints are of 4 types. First one is ball and socket joint, which is present in hip and shoulder area, and it provides movement in all the direction. Second one is hinge joint, which is present in elbow, fingers, toes and knees, and it provides movement only in one direction. Next is pivot joint, which is attached with the skull and the first vertebrae, that is atlas of the body. It is present in the neck region, and it provides movement to the neck or to the head in all the direction. Last one is the gliding joint, that is present in wrist and ankle area, and it provides sliding movement. So yes beta, this is about the joint and this is about this lecture. At last I am going to show you one video regarding these joints, so that your concept regarding the joint will be more and more clear. So enjoy the video, and I hope कि आपको सब समझ आया हो और ये अच्छे से clear हो गया हो. But still if any doubt will be there, then you can ask me on WhatsApp number. So yes, this is all about for today's class. Thank you.
Movements and joints. In this module, you will learn about body movements and joints. You do different exercises in your yoga classes at school. For doing these exercises, you do different types of movements. For example, moving your arms and legs, forward bending, shoulder rotation, and many more. You can do these movements easily because your body is flexible. Such flexibility in our body is due to the presence of joints. Do you know what a joint is? Well, a joint is actually a place where 2 bones are joined together. Rest your hand against your knee, shoulder, or your fingers. You can feel your joints there. Not all joints allow movements. On the basis of whether the joint helps in the movement or not, these joints can be categorized into 2 types, immovable and movable. The immovable joints are the joints that allow no movement of the body parts. These are also called fixed joints. Such joints are found in the skull. Except the joints present in the skull, all other joints found in the body are movable. Movable joints are the joints that help in the movement of the body parts. Movable joints are further of 4 different types. They are hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, and gliding joint. Let us learn about these joints one by one. Let us first learn about the hinge joint. A hinge joint is very similar to a door hinge. You can see that the door hinge allows the opening and closing of the door in two directions. Similarly, a hinge joint in the body also allows the movement in two directions, that is, forward and backward, or upward and downward. The elbow and knee joints are the two examples of the hinge joint. Let us now learn about the ball and socket joint. In the ball and socket joint, the end of one bone acts like a ball. This bone fits into another bone, which acts as a socket. Hence, the joint is called the ball and socket joint. This arrangement allows easy movement of the body parts in all the directions. The hip joint and shoulder joint are the two examples of the ball and socket joint. The next type of joint is the pivot joint. In this type of joint, one of the bones acts like a cylinder and fits into the end of the other bone, which is like a ring. Hence, the first bone rotates inside the ring and allows easy movement of the body part in different directions. An example of a pivot joint is the neck joint. The pivot joint allows the movement of neck sideways, upward, and downward. It even allows the rotation of the neck. The last type of joint is the gliding joint. This type of joint allows the bones to glide over each other and hence allows slight movement of the body parts. In this type of joint, the joint bones are flat and so they slide back and forth and side to side. Ankle joint and wrist joint are some examples of the gliding joint. Now, there is a special tissue that holds the two bones of a joint in position. This is called ligament. There is another soft tissue that covers a joint from outside. This is called cartilage. The bones are not visible from outside. So, in case of an injury, doctors use X-rays to check any damage of our bones. X-rays are the special rays that help to create the image of bones using radiations. Let's recap. A joint is a place where two bones are joined together. Joints can be categorized as movable and immovable joints. The immovable joints or the fixed joints are the joints that allow no movement of the body parts. Movable joints are the joints that help in the movement of the body parts. Hinge joint, ball and socket joint, pivot joint, and gliding joint are the four types of movable joints.